Why play LeBlanc Support? Well, she brings amazing burst damage, she has ridiculously good mobility, her single target lockdown is very strong, and she can snowball games from support very hard. However, she can struggle into tankier opponents she can't blow up, and other supports can outscale her as the game goes on. LeBlanc's passive is when she drops below 40% health, she creates a clone of herself and both go invisible for 1 second. The clone can attack, but it doesn't deal any damage, and you can move it by clicking Alt and right click. LeBlanc's Q is a point and click ability which deals damage to the target and marks them. LeBlanc can then designate the mark by using another damaging ability against them which deals damage. In addition, if a Q or a mark kills the enemy, the mana cost is refunded and a large chunk of the cooldown is too, making it a useful tool for farming. LeBlanc's W dashes her to a location where she deals damage to all enemies in a circle. She also leaves behind a mark from where she dashed from, and she can recast W in the next 4 seconds to blink back there. LeBlanc's E is a straight line skill shot which deals damage to the first enemy hit and forms a tether. If the tether lasts for 1.5 seconds, a large chunk of damage is dealt to the target and they're rooted. LeBlanc has a unique ultimate, where, when used, it casts a copy of the last basic ability used. So, it can be used to throw a second Q for more damage, a second W for more damage and mobility, or a second E for even more CC and damage. For combos, a good go-to is to Q into attack into W and E. From here, attack twice until the chain procs before teleporting back. If you start with E, you can use E into Q and attack twice before going in with a guaranteed W. A good go-to all-in combo is to Q into W and then follow up with Alt W. From here, your E should be very easy to land into more attacks. And your lockdown combo is to Q into attack and then W and E. From here, attack into your ultimate E while attacking away while they're rooted for an insane amount of time. For matchups, LeBlanc is great into skill shot reliant bully supports, easily dodging their abilities and exploding them. And she can struggle into tankier support so she can't explode. For runes, take this. Electrocute is just so much burst damage and has amazing synergy. For build order, start a World Atlas and Pot into a Ludens, tier 2 boots and upgrade to a Zazax. From here, a Storm Surge and Shadow Flame is amazing burst damage before finishing a build with any of these. For skill order, start W then Q then E before maxing W then Q then E, taking ult whenever you can. For summoner spells, take Flash and Ignite. For synergies, she is amazing with carries who can peel for themselves and follow up her strong burst engages. Starting the game, you're looking to make life easy for your carry and difficult for the opponent. One of the best ways to do this is by getting early brush control. The fact you can W out of the brush and still have threat with your Q and E just gives you an amazing zone of control. And from here, you can look for opportunities to trade. And your trading pattern is absolutely ridiculous. If they ever get in range for you to land a Q, you can simply Q, W, and E straight on top of them. All this, combined with Electrocute, is very fast burst damage. And then you can either keep chasing them down or simply W back for the free trade while they're rooted. It's just an obnoxious, unfair trading pattern. Entering the mid game, take your tower and rotate mid. You love this part of the game, being in the center of the map to easily roam to fights and objectives making pick after pick. Entering late game teamfights, play as the assassin. Wait around the edges of the fight or behind terrain waiting for the fight to start. Then simply jump onto the enemy carry and blow them up.